Hello guys, today's video will be talking about Ibispaint X. So I'll be taking you guys on how to use the tools in this video. This is just the introduction aspect. So let's start. So here, this is the selection tool. That is the move tool. In case you bring in something, let me just bring in a shape. Sorry about that. Let me say this is the shape you bring in now. So this will help you to select it. That is, to move it is a move tool. If you don't want to use here, there is another way also. You can come to your layer here. Your layer here. Once you click it, then here it's still the same thing. You click it, you can also do it. Hope you can see it. So that is that for that. So on the next tool, we have our quick selection tool. Let me just make once you pick it, to just select you the area you want. Then you can cut it. Don't worry, these tools I will explain them one after the other. You can cut it. I'm just showing you guys the tools here in these toolbars. So that's that for that. If you want to select the selection, this is the place to deselect. So moving on is your laser tool. This in case you want to cut out anything. You just anywhere you want to cut out, just take it around there. Then you click here. There you see cut. You cut it, you see that place will cut out. Then you can deselect it. Hope you're seeing it. Here is your undo and here is your redo. Here is your redo. Just the two, vice versa. So I'll undo that. Then we have our FX. This is just for effects. Here is a broad place. Let me bring in an image to explain something. So if you want to bring your image, you go to your layer here. This is your layer. And you come on this image icon here. To take it to your gallery. Then you just select. Okay. I'll use this image. I will click on the check mark. Then we go to our FX. Then the first one here is your adjustment color. We have the original, we have the brightness. This brightness is to determine the brightness of your image. Then the contrast, you just play with it. Here is to return it to the normal, to the default setting. So this is the brightness. You increase, decrease, anyhow you want it. Then because of I didn't pay for the app, that's why this one is still locked. This one is still locked. Then you go to your hue and saturation. So here your hue, you can change the color. As you can see, the saturation. Just play around them to get what you want. You can take it to the default. Then the next one is color balance. If you want to balance colors, you can just do that from there. There is your straight line drawings. It will just make everything black. You want it black and white. So you just play around the stuff. Let me off these shapes. Here's your eye icon where you can off and on. So let's go back to the FX, to the extract line. So you can see it. You can turn it to drawing. That is it, to remove the color. Can you see it? So that is the work for that extract line drawing. Then find each hand drawing is slightly the same thing. Just play around it. Although I don't use these ones. Then find edge. Just play around all this stuff to get what you want. Then let's go to change color. You can change the color of the stuff. But I don't usually use this one, but the one I use is monocolor. You can change the color of this to any color at all you want. Can you see it? So any color at all. So that's that for that. All these ones, you just go to them, touch them and play around them. So let's go to the next one, blur. We have Gaussian blur. You can use it to blur your elements. So that's that. We have zooming blur. The blur, you take it to where you want the focus to be. That place won't blur. Then the rest of the place will blur. So you just set it. So as you can see it, let me just click on the check mark. Can you see it? That place that plus icon was, the focus was there. So you can see there clearly. The rest of the place will be blurred. So let's continue. We have moving blur. So all this stuff, just you play around it and see the ones that works for you. So that's that for that. Let's go to style. Then here we have stroke. Yeah, I usually use them for letters. That's the stroke. So here on the first one, you just play around these stuffs then. Just play around it. Anyhow you want it. Just play around the stuff. So that is that for that. Moving on to the next. just the same thing, just play around them to get what you want. Just play around them. This is for the radar line gradation. Just like that, just play around them. So that's that for draw. We have AI. This one requires network, so we go to the next one. So all this stuff is just playing around them to your taste. Chromatic aberration, there are many. Just this one is the zoom. Just play around them. You change the color mode. So that's that for that. So all this other stuff, you just play around them. If you want to touch is this transform. There is this effect that we normally get, the wave effect. I think we need to cancel it. Sorry for that. So this is the wave effect. So we just play around it. Just play around it. So you just play around it, even for this and this. So that's for that. Then we go to the brush tool. Here is to increase the size of the brush. Then here is the intensity of the distance of the brush, the opacity. So here, if you want the brush, you click here. So there are many kind of brushes here. Some are locked because the app haven't paid for it, but you can also use it, sure. They will give you a number of hours you use them. So that was for that. We have the airbrush, dip pen. So that's for that. Let me use this one. Just use it to, sorry. Let's use it for draw. I normally use that for shading. Let me just bring this image back. I normally use it for shading. Let me just clear this. When you're doing it, you calm down. You take your time. This one is for brush. I use it. You click on that layer with this plus. Then you can, sorry. Normally use the airbrush for shadow painting. If you want to paint shadow, you can see it. So that's how I normally do it. Then you can also reduce the opacity. So that's for that. Then this is the eraser. You can use it to erase, increase the size, and you erase it. So use the eraser to erase these stuffs. Why this one is faint? This one is the fading this thing. The airbrush, you can use it to fade elements. If you want a hard erase, you find a thick brush. You can see the difference between the two. This one smoothens it. Hope you can see it to blend it. So that's for that. Then this one is for your smudging. If you smudge, it's like blood also. It's a blood too. I usually use if you want to smudge. It's for smudging. So that's for that. Let me undo this. Then this one is your blur. So if you want to use the FX blur effect, you can use this one. So this the special. Sorry, this is a special tool. Here is liquid. We have drag. So this, if you want to drag something to fit in, hope you can see it. This is your drag to give it on this shape. Hope you can see it now. That's for that. This one is your shrink. Hope you can see it. Let me undo that. This one is your expand. This one is your smoothing. So you just play around all this. This is to revert everything to the normal position. So that's for that. So move on to your bucket tool. Your make bucket tool, it makes you drop. You can use it to drop color, any color at all. You drop it. Hope you're getting me. Then this is your pen, your picker. This is used for picking colors. You click on it steady. If you click on it steady, then you can use your bucket to fill in. Hope you're seeing it. So that's that for the bucket and the eye, the pen, the eye, this thing, the eye, the color picker. Sorry, the color picker. Then this is vector. I don't normally use it. I don't know how to use it. So let's move to the next one. Your text. If you want to import a text, you want to bring in a text, you click on text and touch anywhere on the canvas. Then you click on add text. Then you add your text. your text. So here is for the size, here is for the style. You can change the color. Then you can add the stroke. Maybe you can make the stroke black if you want to add the stroke. So just play around the spacing and the rest. Then your font, if you want to get a font, you click on your font. These are the font I have. Then if you want to add, because once you come here you won't see any font, you see the default font. So all you have to do, this your plus icon, you click it, your data will be on. I don't want to on data for this, so I'll just cancel it. Make sure your internet connection is turned on. Then it will take you to a browser where you can, the font you want to use, so you download them. And bear in mind, once you uninstall this app, the font will also uninstall. So that's that. So moving to the next, we have our canvas. Here, if you want to change the size of your canvas, you want to change the size, maybe 1000. Sorry, should not be the same. Don't keep it. Maybe this should be 100 by 1000. So you see it, the size of change. So that's that for that. Can you see it? So that's that for that. Then you can trim. So that's that for that. Meaning that you can rotate. So this for this. If you want to print all this stuff, just play around them to see what works for you. So I'll be ending here. In my next video, we'll be explaining this area. Sorry. My next video will be explaining these areas. So stay tuned to this channel, subscribe, and also share, like. See you in my next video. Thank you.